King of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. Someone's in two minds here about wanting to open up and wanting to have commitment with you. You're dealing with someone who's emotionally manipulative, someone who's emotionally unavailable. This person does not want to be vulnerable, all right? But they're definitely on the same page with you. They see you as marriage material, wifey material, okay? They want stability, security with you, okay? But when it comes to opening up, this person just will lead you on. Either this is someone who's leading you on, giving you false hopes. At least that's how you see them. Or this is just someone who has trust issues, okay? The love is there, but they're in two minds, okay? Going back and forth with the decision is what I'm getting. So just trying to weigh out the pros and cons, but just being very indecisive. How do you see yourself in this connection, Gemini? How do you see yourself in this connection? Too many cards. Okay, let's do. Queen of Wands here. Four of Cups in reverse and the Star in reverse. Gemini, you are looking at something as a missed opportunity out here, okay? I'm getting here as that you could have been someone, who was taking a lot of action, making shit happen in the past year. You were very independent and very confident, okay, about this relationship. You wanted something very stable from this person here. But right now, I feel you're just doing you. You're doing you. You're just being very focused on yourself, okay? You're doing what you're passionate about. Nothing to do with this relationship out here, or nothing to do with this connection or this person out here. You're just going to focus on what makes you happy. You're treating this connection as a missed opportunity because you have no choice but to move on here, okay? Either you're moving on, if not, but at least you've withdrawn yourself from this person here. You have. Because this person's just probably playing games with you, or you feel they're not serious about you. You're just highly ambitious right now, very goal-oriented, very determined to get what you want. But if it is not this person here, you're just ready to do what makes you happy. You're just ready to move forward and follow your goals and definitely not chase this person here. You could have waited a lot for this person to give you the attention and love that you deserved, or probably waited for this person to come towards you and give you something more substantial, but this person kept breadcrumbing you, is what I'm hearing, or probably just give you emotional baits. How does this person see themselves? Okay, what are they doing on this side? Tell me how this person sees themselves in this connection. Okay, this person could have blocked you, or they could have had you blocked on social media, or they're just very defensive overall. Knight of Wands, they want to come back towards you, okay? They want to come back. I don't know, God here. Five of Swords in reverse. Great, thank God. With the Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting someone here who's always been very, very focused on themselves. Okay. You are clearly dealing with someone here for whom they were just good where they were. Okay. This is someone very self-centered, very self-sufficient. They have everything that they need except a romantic relationship. Someone who is acting single or being single, even if they were in a connection with you. They were all about their money themselves, okay? They would throw themselves into work. Money, work, business, career was their priority, is what I'd say, okay? They were financially independent, okay? But someone was more focused on their financials, their mental security, and overall independence, rather than making relationship a priority, all right? That is their issue here. Now this person with the Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Five of Swords in reverse here, now this person is determined to come towards you. Okay, they are no longer wanting to sabotage this connection here because they realize that what they did, they fucked things up. Okay, they know they messed things up here. This person wants a reconciliation. Well, I'm not saying it's a full-blown reconciliation here, but at least like a conversation reconciliation is what they want with you. They're rushing in to communicate. And I think with the Seven of Wands here, they have their guards up, but I'm also looking at this as someone who's very determined to come towards you and prove a point like, hey, I've changed, like, can we just try this again? Okay. How do you view this person or this connection? How does Gemini view this person or this connection? Ace of Cups, alright. You would definitely want a new emotional cycle with this person, or this is how you view them, as someone who wants to start with you again. But with the Hangman here, you see this as someone who's just not doing anything about it, because of which with the Three of Cups in reverse, there's a lack of reconciliation here. The Empress, yeah. You know that this person wants this with you, okay? Because that's how you view them. You view them as someone who wants to open up, who probably wants to start, who loves you a lot, okay? Definitely. But the problem here is that they won't do anything about it. You could view this person as the Empress, or someone who wants something more futuristic with you, or you view them as someone very abundant. Okay, but you definitely see them as someone who has a lot of love for you. Okay, but they won't do anything about it. They're just not taking action. They're just suspended there and not making a move towards you. So things are at a standstill, at a halt here. You can also see this person as someone who's just making an unnecessary sacrifice. I mean, there's just nothing getting done. Nothing's being done here. This could also be you who views this person as someone you want something more committed with, okay? Tell me, how does this person view Gemini? What is their belief about this connection, or how do they view Gemini? Four of Wands. Ooh la la, you both want this. Give me one more card. But they see you as being non-communicative. They see you as obsessing about communication. Like you could be wanting to talk to them like yesterday, but you won't do it because you're procrastinating. So they could see you as a missed opportunity. But with the Four of Wands here, they definitely want marriage, okay? They would want to marry you yesterday. But they see you as someone who's just not putting in the work anymore. The Eight of Pentacles reversed to me is that where once they see you as someone who is working very hard, giving you 150% to make things work out, but now they see you as someone who's just backing out, you're copping out. You're not putting in the work because for them, they see you as someone who stopped putting in the work because you didn't see any results, you didn't see something coming to fruition, and now you're lacking the motivation to invest anything more into them. Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, yeah. So they view you as someone who's fed up of investing into them because things were just too slow moving here. You're not talking to them. Four of Swords. Tell me, why is all this happening? Why is all this happening? Why is all this happening? There is a lack of illumination here, Someone's having a hard time looking at things in more positive light. Because of course, right, there is no communication between you guys. You both want the same thing, but they see you as not making a move. You think it's a missed opportunity. This person out here is wanting to come in and communicate towards you, okay? But I mean, it's just that they view you as someone who just is probably not interested, okay? Because of which, I'm getting a miscommunication here because there is no communication. But yeah. Give me one more card for the Sun in reverse. No, give me one more card for the... Okay, we got Five of Cups. Someone's constantly crying over spilt milk. Constantly grieving a loss. Constantly living in the past. Constantly in that dramatic world of, oh my God, that should have worked out in a better way. Constantly holding on to the sadness and disappointment from the past. This person could be someone who thinks you're disappointed in them, or they're disappointed in you. Okay, whatever. But for someone's here out here with the Sun in reverse and the Five of Cups here, I'm getting someone who's constantly looking at the negatives instead out of the positives. Okay, holding on to the past pain, grudges, bitterness, resentment, but there could be a lot of guilt here, okay, about what? I mean, there's Six of Wands here. Both of you definitely want to move forward here, okay, you do, but there's a lack of emotions coming out, okay. Forward moment is there, okay, but there could be a lot of ego problems between you guys here, okay. Someone's too egoistical to open up and tell the opposite person that they fucked up, they messed up. Because this person definitely has the Five of Swords in reverse on their side here. Because you are fed up and now this person wants to change their ways, okay. They want to come in, they want to be very honest about their feelings, they're dropping their guards down. So yeah, this person could be constantly crying over spilled milk, okay. They're still living in the past about what they fucking did. I'm getting like a huge element of guilt here. They want this with you, but they're just lacking hope. They're having a hard time looking at things in a more optimistic way, okay. They're being very pessimistic about this. Okay, what action will Gemini take towards this person that they're dealing with? Standing in your power, huh? And stressing about it at the same time? Give me one more card. You're having sleepless night, Hierophant in reverse. You don't want to commit to this situation here. Because for you, this is a situation that just didn't come into fruition, okay? You could have waited and waited and waited and waited and waited for things to come, and to work in your favor here. This is a fucking long-term investment, okay? I'm sorry I'm cursing so much. Just ignore that. But this was a situation here where you were literally very close to getting the results, okay? But I think you've lost patience. You're not being able to wait for this anymore. You feel you wasted your time and energy out here. but you're pretty disappointed and frustrated out here. And I think with the Hierophant in reverse here, you're having a hard time committing to this situation. Now, to me, this looks like this was a very strong spiritual connection that you felt with this person here, but now you don't feel it anymore, okay? Because you're living in your head with the Nine of Swords here. It's like you're stressing, overthinking, you know, you're in panic mode. But with the Emperor here, you just feel the need to stand by your power and take control of your life. Otherwise, you know, it's just going to end up in a disaster here. What action will this person take towards Gemini? Wow, thank you. Give me one more card. Whoa. This person will come in and apologize to you. Okay, if there is, this is not an apology. Page of Cups is usually an apology, but this person is going through a lot right now. So you're going to have some patience before this person comes in, okay? The Ten of Swords is the energy of someone, they're going through a lot out here, okay? They're trying to put something to an end here, okay? Now, this could be a relationship that they are in, doesn't have to be, okay? It's not for a few of them not getting that much. I just feel like this person is feeling very, very exhausted right now, okay? But there is an overthinking and over-analyzing, okay? It's almost like the Ten of Swords to me is an ending to something painful and a new beginning. So that thing is coming, okay? I feel they're coming towards you, but it's just not going to be as fast as you think it is. Because this person, Six of Cups in reverse here, this person is still stuck and living in the past. Now, this doesn't have to do anything with you, Gemini, okay? Because with the Five of Swords here, I'm constantly getting, this is someone here who's constantly, you know, sabotaging connections. This could be a pattern that they keep repeating with their relationships, okay? And when they have a potential relationship or a relationship that has a lot of potential, they tend to fuck it up. Because of the kind of hurt that they've had. So they haven't healed and haven't moved on from what they went through, okay? It could be dealing with someone very sensitive, because the King of Cups in reverse can be very sensitive, okay? Very sensitive. They can be very touchy. I feel this person is coming towards you, okay? But at least they're going through a lot right now, okay? But I feel there is communication coming in, some emotional communication coming in towards you, okay? They're going to open up towards you. Because there is this energy of where they're constantly thinking about a situation that they're holding a grudge against, which they haven't forgiven. Could be another person totally, okay? That does not have to be with you. Could be you. But they're trying to forgive and move on, okay? They're trying to put an end to that, you know, that pain and sadness that they've gone through, okay? Tell me, what is the best possible outcome for Gemini in this spread? Yeah, why am I not surprised? It's going to take some time, okay? With the Temperance here, patience is going to be needed here. Something is going to work out in divine timing, okay? With Eight of Cups. Okay, I'll take that. I feel there is going to be communication that you're getting in, okay? Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see, with the Death card here, something could end, or with the Ace of Swords and the Death here, there is clarity here coming in, okay? I feel there is clarity here, but this is, I don't know. There is a reconciliation. I do see a reconciliation here, okay? But it's going to take some time before this person comes in. You're going to have to exercise a lot of self-control, and you're going to have to release any kind of expectations and that you have with this person here, okay? You're going to have to surrender to the universe here, because I feel there is communication coming in from this person here. But with the Knight of Cups in reverse here, I feel now you're going to be the one who's shut off, okay? Because these are very contradictory energies out here. I feel they are going to communicate with you, or you're getting very fed up of this. Now, it can go two ways, okay? Because I do see the Death card here, and I'm going to give you both the scenarios. Either there is communication coming in, okay, which is going to give you closure, all right? And you're going to cut this person off because they're still being emotionally unavailable, or still not giving you the entire story, or still not giving you the entire picture, or still being emotionally unavailable to you. Or this person is going to come in and communicate with you, but you're the one who's going to be closed off. I feel it's going to be the first part where you're going to cut this person off because you're fed up, right? This is all you wanted is what I'm getting. Maybe this is all you were waiting for, and now that this person's coming in, you're just going to let it go. Okay? But if there is a new start between you guys, I see the Ace of Swords here. This is a beautiful new beginning, because the Ace of Swords tells me that there's a new beginning which is starting with a lot of honesty, a lot of truthfulness. Okay? At least you know what the fuck is going on. Okay? So there's no bullshit going on, okay? You're just cutting through the bullshit, and if you want to start with this person, you can start fresh, or you can completely let this go, okay? I hope I made sense to you. Please do leave your your comments below. Do like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.